Alright, welcome back to the next episode of Art Time, where today we are going to be shading in and texturing the demons in the Fathomless Caverns. I already got them drawn and colored in. So, as per usual, if you enjoy the video, then please leave a like and, of course, subscribe for more. Anyways, turns out now I've got Saturday off, which means I can take my time with this and get other things done with as well. Yeah, somebody signed off for, two people signed off for 4 hours each, so I don't have to come in Saturday, which is great. However, I don't know if it's going to be a Saturday next Saturday as well, or if it's going to go back to normal, because, obviously with the whole, this place, and there's really nothing more to say about it than just this place. There's a lot I could talk about in that department, but I don't feel like getting aggravated more than I already have. It's mostly just a lot of tedium happening in tonight, earlier today. I'm tired. And I just want to get this entire process. Stop it. Get this entire drawing finished. And there's a lot that I have to do even after I've gotten the drawing finished, because I gotta also make the descriptions. Stop it. Cat's scratching the walls. But, yeah. Stop it! Get the pillow out so you can move it. I gotta put the pillow up here so the cat doesn't go behind the thing. Well, old pillow. It used to be the cat's pillow, but she's not using it, and it just decided, well, it used to be my pillow, then it used to be the cat's pillow, then she stopped using it, then I just decided to use it as a means to stop her from going behind the computer. Anyways, I didn't really come into this with a game plan, just we're here to shade in and texture all of the demons within the Fathomless Caverns. I'm not doing too much, heavy detailing on most of these demons, though. Just the ones that of which are, bigger and have a little bit more going on for them. I mean, this guy never really had a whole lot of detailing to begin with, so it's not that difficult. Yeah, at first I wasn't too sure about the entirety of this here remake, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it looked like before. And it looks a lot more open. And also a whole bunch of little tunnels and systems of some sorts. Just nice all around overall. So tired. Oh, soda. I just gotta pour it in freaking glass for him. Oh god, this is taking ages to shade in. Let me see if I could, get some Minecraft video recorded tonight as well, now that I actually have the free time for it. There's a whole bunch of other things I want to do as well. Like, for instance, get to work on making the 5th episode of Adventurous Army. Depending on how much time I have tonight, I might try to get some of it done with, but we'll see what happens. Oh, my body's so exhausted, I can't even freaking yawn properly, or in my case, take a deep breath, which is yawning. It's annoying. That's what it is. I don't know why it's the case. Nope, still can't do it. Get to the halfway point, and it's nope, the lung's gonna stop right here because stupid nonsense. I hate that. It's so annoying. Just freaking yawn. Take a deep breath. For a second there, I thought the cat was taking her dry food out of the dish with her paws, but no. Just picked up with her mouth. Right now I'm hiccuping. Picked it up with her mouth and then dropped it into the bowl. Not on the floor, of course. Okay, this is better at least. I don't know. Not as good as it could be with a full-on yawn. It's so annoying. Well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we work on these. It shouldn't take us too long, I hope. I mean, let's see, that's 2 shaded in already. And we are 5 minutes in. Not bad. Not bad indeed. And also, don't forget, some of these demons are further away, so of course they're not going to require too much work in the shading department, thankfully. We don't need to go too heavily detailed on some of their shading. Only the parts that matter and do need detail. Eyebrow. Here we are. Oh man, I'm so tired and I wish I had a can of orange soda, but they bought a bottle instead, so now I gotta freaking, if I want to bring orange soda down here, I need to get it in glass form, which is not the preferred option because obviously I have to go down the steps in the dark, otherwise I leave that light on in the back and I don't need to have that on. I don't want that light on. I don't care for it. Especially when I'm trying to sleep. That's the thing that sucks about where I am living currently. I gotta walk up and down the stairs in the dark. And I've done it so many times now that it doesn't really faze me anymore. It's just like, it's just a natural thing. Gotta do this every single time. Because otherwise that light up there, in that room over there will be on. And it's stupid because of how I don't understand why they don't have it like, light switch down here turns that on. No, we got a light switch over here that turns this on, but not that on over there. Or vice versa. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why everything was built so poorly in this house. And I can't wait for the day for all of us to move out of this place and into something that's actually thought through and not built by a pair of monkeys. Not a pair of monkeys, a group of monkeys. I imagine a group of monkeys, if given the tools and the intelligence, would have some general idea on how to freaking build this properly. And no, I'm not sorry to the person who built this freaking house, who's probably dead. Your structural building skills or architect designs or whatever the hell it is that made you want to make this like this is terrible. It's completely and utterly terrible. There were better ways you could have gone about designing where those things are, and you're like, no, it has to be like this. I'm of the idea that you should have like multiple different types of switches if you have to like go down, stay down, or go up or stay up in areas, whatnot. Because I think they also have a light switch at like the bottom of the steps that they would have to turn on the upstairs lighting thing. Like, here's the steps, oh, here's a switch, turns on ceiling light up there. They got lamps up there, so they don't have to worry about that, but that's a hassle. It's like they didn't think about two-way switches. Okay, and thankfully this guy is transparent, and I had to combine his layers, because otherwise it wouldn't have worked, so I don't have to do a whole lot of layer switching on him, only when I'm drawing hands. This guy looks completely different in the full-on drawing I did of him, but that's fine, because he's further away. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I gotta do in this department. Thankfully. But, yeah. That's my gripe with this stupidly placed light switch. It's just freaking terrible. Alright, that's right. I think this is the only one here that I have to do this for. Wait. Do this. And this. Okay, there we go. And now, this is probably going to be going up way before the what was it, 57th episode of Minecraft RTC Edition. So I can at least let you in on what I have planned. I already probably told you in the last episode, but you know, and I'll say it again for those who skipped the last episode, or part, I should say. It's hard to distinguish it. Like, how would I go about saying the intro for an art time video, that of which houses a completely different part? Because each part is its own thing. It's not like a same episode deal or anything like that. It's its own thing. So, do I say the next episode's part or something? No clue. But it doesn't exactly matter. Also, oh wait, no, that's a cave part. Right, that's part of the cave. Okay, these guys should be easy. They're further away and their hands don't need to fully have, like, everything where it needs to be there with the, you know, what the ice succubus have. And yes, those ice succubus are quite large. I wouldn't say they're as large as the dark succubus are, but they are still quite large. Large enough to be intimidating. And obviously, due to their cold and cruel nature, they'll torment your body and give you pain instead of pleasure. Unlike the dark succubus, which gave you pleasure. Or pain if you're a masochist. Masochist, how the hell do you pronounce that? Yeah, they're pretty large. Also, these guys are further away. Whoops. I forgot about that. Right, hold on, that's an easy fix. There we go. And I'm wondering how many episodes we'll have in Sonic Adventures 2. Because, so far the 10th episode came out. Which is, the schedule for that's going to change if y'all haven't, like, kept up with that. I think I said it in a Minecraft video. Sonic Adventures 2 is going to be posted on Mondays and Thursdays instead. Well, Minecraft will be on Tuesdays and Fridays. That way I'll have an easier time trying to, like, what's what I'm looking for? Do the end cards. Not words, but series of words. To do the end cards and all that stuff. Because that way we can have it, each end card be different to an extent. Except for the ones that advertise certain instances. Like, obviously, for art time. Well, art time, at the end of it, I guess what it could do is have it be posting, or have the first one be the previous part. Well, it depends. Like, if it's a three-parter, I can have the left side be the previous part, part 1, and the right side be the next part. But the end part could be the previous part and then the previous Art Time episode, because why not? So Art Time's advertising in of itself. Every Minecraft ROTC Edition episodes advertise the previous episode and the most recent episode out at the time of Sonic Adventures 2. But I guess I could tell you, like, the plan of which that we have in mind throughout the entirety of Sonic Adventures 2, even if you aren't, like, watching that. I'm still going to say it anyways. Plans I have after we've completed story mode. We're going to go on an emblem hunt, and then we got to get all of the A ranks. Which is going to be a bit of a pain, to say the least. There are many different types of A ranking missions that are just going to be a huge pain in the ass to get an A rank in. A huge pain indeed. I don't even know how the hell I'm going to go about doing half of them. The cart levels are the ones that are going to suck. Even for like the emblems with the cart levels in mind, getting the emblems for those are going to suck. But at the very least, we shouldn't have too many issues getting most of the emblems. and a large majority of going emblem hunting and getting going A rank hunting, is so that we can continue to take care of our chows and have something going on in the background. Well, not the background, but something going on in the videos. Like the chows are the B plot, and well, I guess depending on how your outlook is, the chows are the A plot, and the emblems and A ranking are the B plot. Or those who don't care about the chows and just want to see how the hell I go through the things to get the emblem and the A ranks, then, well, there you have it. And you've got the A plot being the mission itself, and the B plot being the chows. But unlikely that people are going to look up my videos for a guide on how to do the A ranking missions. I mean, I guess they could like look at the end and be like, or look at how I've done it to get that. It depends, really. And to do it with such ease would not really be that easy. But it gives people a general idea, but it'd be like, oh, I gotta go about doing it this way, huh? I mean, most of Tails' missions have like a large majority of A ranks. I'm assuming if I were to go back and do all of the previous missions with Tails, we shouldn't have any issues getting an A rank there, considering how destructive Tails is. So far you've seen the capabilities of Tails. He was so goddamn powerful in that one mission, I think raiding Eggman's base, that he broke the entire mission for Shadows in White Jungle. And he broke White Jungle too, everything was lagging like hell. And I don't know, we were like okay. Oh, whoops, okay, something stupid happened. We were having some major issues towards the end of that. And then when I was making the next 10 episodes, it was going to be 8, but I decided to go for 10 instead, just because. But the next 10 episodes that we recorded, everything was doing fine as soon as we switched over to the PS4. Although, granted, I think most of that must have been just exiting out of the game and then just, that. It could just be that the computer can't handle the Xbox controller in the USB port and the headphones jack. Maybe it can't handle that. Bluetooth just fine, apparently, but it seems like it can't handle the Xbox style. So we decided to go for the PS4 style. And it works perfectly. I figured out how to do it. If I remember correctly, what was it? Like the share button and the PlayStation... whatever this button is, and then this button. I think you just have to hold that until this thing blinks rapidly, and then you just detect Bluetooth devices and connect it. I don't have to worry about that until later this month. And the month just started. Well, just started. It started not too long ago. It's the 3rd right now. Soon to be the 4th. Only an hour until the 4th. Oh, not 59 minutes. Less than 59 minutes. Probably around, I don't know. Oh, it's 58 now. Now it's less than 58 minutes. Look at that. Oh, that's a part of Spy, right? Of course. Anyways, yeah, the entire next 20 episodes of Sonic Adventures 2 that are going to come out is played via the PS4 controller. It was a foreshadowing moment right there, folks. A foreshadowing moment indeed, as I try to connect the PS4 controller. Little did I know that I was doing it the wrong way. Now I had to use Bluetooth. Bluetooth was the only way, and then we figured out how to do it. Which is a hell of a lot better than fiddling with a USB cord and a long-ass wire. And I think I might just not even need this controller anymore, so long as well, it depends. I could probably get like a new PS4 controller, because that one has like that, the thing I showed you long ago when I was playing Hollow Knight. It still works, nothing's broken. It's just the bottom part of this side, like if the controllers were facing you, this part somehow managed to go inwards when I hit like, let me show you again anyways. You see this right here? This little thing here? I did this, but like in this direction, and somehow it made this cave in. I somehow managed to do a reverse cave in. Like, you punch somebody upside the head, but the crater appears here instead, and you're like, what the fuck? But I should have caved his head in, and the guy falls down. It's like, how the fuck did the crater appear on the other side of your head? And that guy just looks at his fist, confused as hell. I don't know. It's just weird to think that somehow slapping it in one direction broke the other side, but not in the same, and not in the way you think. Not in the way where it goes out this way, but goes in this way. Like so. Like, from the example right there. It doesn't make much sense when you get raw down to it. Still works, though. It's just annoying to have to work with that little indent sometimes, but it's easy to forget when you're, like, in the gaming moment. Not gamer moment, gaming moment, when you're playing the game and you're focused on it. Not when you're saying racial slurs. Well, that would be a heated gamer moment. Never mind, you get what I'm talking about. Cadillac. Part of me was curious, like, okay, well, maybe not this limitation period, which still has many things for me to do, but maybe, like, after August ends, and, like, this limitation period that we have here is finished, and the drawings we have are not as, because we got a major drawing coming up soon, and I don't want to, like, spoil it, like I have said before. Let me see something for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's only 4 left here. I'll do this little feller. A new demon. You probably don't even know what this teeth looks like? That's what it looks like. Anyways, I was thinking about, just recently, mayhaps doing a oxygen not included Let's Play. I would have to... Oh, crap. That's fine. That's an easy fix. There we go. I don't really have to get the thumbnails stuff. Obviously. It's been a while since I've played that game. I can have it to where I do it like once a week and we do like a 3 hours thing. I'm not sure. I was thinking about it. Potentially. The issue with that being here is we got Minecraft ROTC Edition, which is 2 episodes and usually take up like 2 days to like work on. And assuming like we're doing 3 hours or 2 hours if we're like done with a certain project quick enough. It depends, because I think 3 hours now is the norm. With 4 to 5 hours being like, well, we got a little giant-ass project that we'd like to try to get done within this episode. So, yeah, we really don't have a whole lot of time to, like, do a whole bunch of stuff. It's even worse because we might get, like, multiple complex drawings in one segment, meaning that we might not even have time to get certain videos made. I mean, we have Art Time, Minecraft ROTC Edition, and Sonic Adventures 2. And Sonic Adventures 2 we're only doing on a monthly basis where I get a bulk of all the videos made, and then we have it all scheduled to be published on certain times in the month. Unless I were to do something similar to that in Oxygen Not Included, I would have to, like, re-remind myself, okay, what project was I doing? Maybe it'd be like, what, an hour or 2 of work instead? If we just do, like, an hour or 2 of Oxygen Not Included and once a week and maybe have that, like, on Wednesday or something? Potentially, I don't know. First episode could advertise or have the end cards for Minecraft ROTC Edition and Sonic Adventures 2. And any episodes after that shows the previous episode, followed by the, what do you call it? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. It's a new series and it's getting better, like, end cards. Because now we're starting to utilize end cards as much as I can, and as well as I can. But, whoops. Hate it when it happens. What are you doing? You want more water? Oh yeah, you got no water. Hold on. Watch yourself. There's your water. There's your water, Mew. Come on, go eat the water. Unless that's not what you wanted. Right, well, anyways, where was I? Ah, yes, here we are, the head. I would like to try to get more series on here. Would be nice. But I don't have a whole lot of time with work and all that nonsense. And since we also have to focus on 2 Patreon drawings a month and 2 drawings every week, potentially more, yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that is already on my plate as is. As much as I would like to expand upon the YouTube channel with more series, I don't have that luxury yet. Yet, of course. Of course, if y'alls would subscribe and support in everything I do, I could potentially start making money off of doing this instead, and we can get more content. Hell, maybe even get better equipment and a better room as well. I just need the money to be able to make that happen, and the only way to really do that outside of this goddamn workplace bullcrap is either YouTube, Patreon, or when my series gets picked up. The Nova Guardians and Elementals Reborn, once that gets made. Also, remember, we got Elementals Reborn happening in the next limitation period as well. Hopefully getting 1 or 2 episodes before the year ends, maybe even 3, who knows? All I know is there's a lot that I have to do going into June, July, and August. The next 3 months are going to be busy as all hell. And I guess I could talk about what we've got planned going into the next set of segments. So, I guess I could tell you what I have planned for the next segment. I got it all planned out right there. In the next segment, we already got the, what do you call it? I guess I could just try to describe my, schedule here. Right now, we're doing this. And then there is, posting the drawing and making a Minecraft ROTC Edition episode to be posted on, or published on a Tuesday. Then there is the going into the next, either tomorrow or a little bit tonight, I'm working on the 5th episode of Adventurous Army. That's going to be on Patreon, most likely, either tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how long things take. We finish it up Saturday. If we have enough time, we'll try to get more of it done with. If we don't have enough time, we'll post it Sunday with the story and all that stuff. And then there's the Mock Brain Horror mature drawing that we have planned next. So the next 2 drawings I have planned are mature drawings, so we don't have to worry about YouTube and art time and all that stuff. Outside of that, I want to try to get, because this is most likely all being posted on a Sunday, outside of that, I want to try to get another Minecraft ROTC Edition episode made. So that would cover up a Thursday, which is great. Or, no, Friday. Thursday is Sonic Adventures 2 now, I gotta remember that. But that will cover up Friday's video. Well, not really Friday. It doesn't matter today. We're just trying to keep everything in check so I can rest my nerves when making more videos. And if we have enough time on that day, depending on what the hell we were doing, we'll try to get another art time video. Well, not another art time video because it's a mature drawing that's out, so there's only 1 art time video coming out this time. So at that point, we get most likely a Demon Realm demon drawn, the one in the void, probably. Oh wait, you guys had a different. Oh right, I remember now. You guys had that particular looking stumps or stingers. I think this is all stingers. And believe it or not, that's a tail. That there be a tail. I mean, if I can remember what drawing, or what folder that was in. What was that thing called again? A cold stinger? Alright, C. Not here, but it seems like it would be around here somewhere. Not here, album 33. Well, there's a Cluaris. We might be before that, actually. Nope. Not there. Combus. Probably not there. I don't want to go too far. There's the Crystal Caverns. Ah, yes. A lot of crystals. I think this is when I first made the crystal brush, too. Went overboard with it, but I think I got the hang of the crystal brush a little bit. Figured out the best way to go about making it to the best of my abilities. Alright, but that's not what I was showing you. I'm trying to show you the first drawing I did of the cold stinger. C. It's a C. I don't think it's in this folder section. I think it might be a little... Okay, here's the frost dance. Okay, so, yeah, we were looking in the wrong area. We should have went up. Silly. No, not there. Nope, not there either. There's the drain beetle. Maybe? No. No, because now we're getting into different territories. No way the cold stinger was here. Unless the cold stinger was okay, no, it has to be for... Where are you? Jesus Christ, I can't find you. I don't even know what... Is this... No, this is not it either. Can't be here, can it? Nope. God, there's so many albums to look into. If only there was a search function in here so I can look for it in here instead of having to look... Okay, whatever. I'm going to open up this instead of wasting everyone's time trying to find this thing. Cold Stinger. Where the frick are you? Are you an old drawing? No. Open... Holy shit, that's an album 16! There's a Cold Stinger, folks, in album 16. Jesus Christ, I didn't think it was album 16. Is it that old? Jesus. Okay, there you go, the Cold Stinger. A little bit nicer looking, because obviously skills improved since way then. Although I guess we don't have the textures in, which is really saying something. Jeez, album 16. I mean, yeah, I knew I worked on the Fathomless Caverns, like, pretty early on, but album 16? Damn. Yeah, because we didn't, like, work on the rest of the Fathomless Caverns until way later. Like, the most recent one that I looked at was the Frost Dance in album 36. So, yeah. I'd say the Void is the one that's the most, I think, the Void. If I remember correctly, it's album 10. Was it in album 10? Time Shifter? I don't quite recall. I feel like he was in album 6, the Time Shifter. Yeah. The first demon I drew in the Demon Realm Void, which was the Time Shifter, and that's in album 6. And we're just now starting on trying to get the rest of the demons in the Void finished. It wasn't until, like, somewhere after, like, maybe album 10... I'll look it up. Was it 11? If I remember, it was Empty Hell, right? There's Abyss. Wait, no. No, it was 9. Album 9 was when Empty Hell was made. It's insane. And we're on, like, what, album 49 right now? And we're just starting to get to finishing off the rest. Well, not even finishing off. Album 50 is where it's going to be finished off. Hold on. Let me double check how many drawings we have in album 49. Holy crap. So there's only one more Demon Realm, or Void Demon that's going to be drawn in album 49, and the rest is going to be album 50, I think. So it took album 50 to get the rest of the demons in the Void region to get drawn. Yeah, the Void is the one that's not gotten a whole lot of attention. Although I guess it makes sense. You see how barren and void of the Void is? Yeah, there's barely anything in it. I want to try to change that in the remake. And make it so it's not as dark, but it's implied darkness or something. I don't know. All I know is that it's a lot of albums in between the first Void Demon drawn and the last one. Which, I mean, some of them, like, okay, I guess Hellscape and Blood Peaks are the ones that aren't suffering from this as much because they were all drawn pretty early on, I think. Man, I can't wait to draw some more demons in those, in those regions. We already got, like, the select new few demons that are added into here, just because. And no, I won't remake the entirety of the regions again. My skills at this point is pretty much plateaued, which is great, because that means that I don't have to worry about trying to update this every 100th album, or, well, 100. I mean, we could possibly get... We can definitely get to album 100. Assuming the world doesn't explode before then, right, Cat? The cat's out of heat, now she's just looking at me. She's doing this. I'm gonna see if I can get my phone and take a picture of her. There we go. Why did you do that, phone? I'll take a couple freaking pictures because the phone is stupid. There she is. This is the look she was giving. Well, no, her eyes were squinting. I don't think you even saw that, but that's a good picture right there. Delete this one. That one's kind of good as its own. That one. Look, yeah, these four are good. Isn't that right, Mew? And then boop the snoot. Boop snoot. Anywho's and wits. Yeah, I think we can get to, or we're definitely going to get to album 100. I have shown no signs of slowing down. No signs whatsoever. My work ethics in drawing is better than my labor work ethics, which is something you don't want to have up high, because then everybody's going to keep using you for labor, and you're just going to feel like a tool. I don't know, I just don't like laborious jobs. My expertise is creativity and creation, stuff like that. And while YouTube is really just a means for me to try to portray my creativities in multiple different instances, like right now we got art time, obviously, to show you how I draw, and me drawing and telling you stuff and stories and whatnot. And Minecraft ROTC Edition, my architect skills and the log building. I tell you, I'm doing way better than whoever the fuck built this house. Sonic Adventures 2 for the chows, building our own chow. Getting to see all the chow forms and hybrids, whatnot. Hell, Terraria. Then there's Terraria's building. Then there would be Oxygen Not Included, which is basically just building up a cool-looking base. The games I'm thinking about, if I were to do Subnautica, there's another one. Build a nice base and stuff like that, you know? All the potentials of building, yeah, indeed. Of course, that's not to say that I'm, not going to have any form of, full-on actual gaming and stuff like that. Depends, really. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely too sure. Would I be able to do, 3 scary games or 3-something games? I don't know, I feel like that'd be cupping Markiplier, then Jacksepticeye. My style in YouTube is about creation. So far, at this particular point in time, I don't know what the future holds. You in the future might be like, well, no, he's still doing creation, but he's doing other things as well. What other things, I wonder? What could I possibly be doing? Well, there's also game development. That's another thing that I'm thinking about doing and I have been thinking about. If there was a game I would bring to life and have me, showcase off, it would have to be a paint maze. Which is not that hard to make. I did it in Dreams and I can do it in Unity so long as I learn how to do all the coding in Unity. As long as I know what code needs to be used for what and how I need to do it. I'm sure there's like a whole bunch of like setups that you have to do before like stuff starts to work, variables and stuff. I have some knowledge retained from the Game Maker days, but I'm rusty as all hell. So yeah, okay. We've been at this for 40 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Don't forget, we still gotta spend like hours doing the freaking process. Okay, the veil needs to be a cloth. Oh wait, I just remembered something. You're actually transparent, so as soon as I put in your, I need to do this. I'm gonna merge all these layers together. Okay, I think your name was with the Widow, and I think you're like, what, 90? 80 or something? 80 seems decent. You can't really see it that much, so it's fine as is. Okay, for you I got the dress. Makes you wonder what all the ancient demons were like back in the days. Seems like the cat's out of heat now. And I probably already told you that, but I'm going to say that again because, ooh. So that's great. Didn't last that long, thankfully. Right, Cadillac? Oh! That's right. Oh, now she's like, oh, you gotta have that pose. It's a good thing I took a picture of that, though. But, yeah. We do have the potential to do Unity game developing video sets. Have like not three. Although yes, I would like to do 3, but 2 a week. Obviously, I'd be focusing on building Paint Maze, all the levels and that stuff. I mean, I would imagine like the first subsets of episodes would just be us trying to like get the coding and all that stuff down and where it needs to be, then do all the testing and all that. I imagine it's not going to be that complex till I get all the coding that we need to get set in. We just gotta know what we need to do, figure out like the proper way to code this certain thing and whatnot. I have some inclinations of how I need to code it via what Dream showed me, the game. But I don't know the exact things I need to do in Unity for that to work. I imagine there's some way to go about doing that. I imagine there is. There has to be, right? Imagine it's like all writing scripts and all that stuff. It's gotta be, right? Because every game developing thing that I've dealt with has a room that you build and work upon. There's this weird game developing like code thing that I had like long ago, but was so goddamn advanced and complex that there was no easy way to create the rooms that I wanted to create. Plus, this is when I was still in school. I don't want to use this for this. I want to use this. So my time there was limited, just as my time here is limited. There's just a whole bunch of random bullshit in life that really just wants to limit your time. School, work, all that nonsense. When it would be just easier to just go on ahead and make a living doing the things that you want to do and have the passive income. If only it was that easy. If only it was that simple. There's like a certain thing you've got to do in order to fully utilize that particular instance. Right, Cat? Ugh, it's so annoying. But I don't think I was ever going to use that because it was just a screen where you typed in a whole bunch of code and then stuff happened. I didn't understand it whatsoever. I mean, I imagine, like, okay, yeah, I guess. Even in this particular instance, because I do have Game Maker knowledge under my belt, and I have dabbled in Unity a tiny bit, but not, like, full on yet. But I imagine even if I were to go back to whatever the hell that program was, I wouldn't understand what the hell to do. I would be asking, where the hell's the room at? And then I'd probably be looking on some like forum board and be like, yeah, this one doesn't have a room. It's just all writing a script and making everything happen from there. I'm going to be like, well, that's wildly unintuitive. Maybe if it's a scripting program thing that you can then transfer over to something like Unity or whatnot, then yeah, that would make sense. But as it was at that point, maybe just however old I was, me didn't really grasp what I needed to do, and there was actually a room there that we can look into. I don't know. I really don't know. To be honest with you, the memories of that kind of feels like a fever dream, but I do vaguely remember it. And it was confusing as all hell, and I did not understand whatsoever what the hell I needed to do. Like, even when I was trying out the new Game Maker Studio thingy, the free one, I had an inclination on what I had to do coding-wise, and I was able to make a decent game with just scripts of words. And it was only like 5 levels, and I didn't really like make the boss. And also there was this weird glitch where it like had an ROTC cat NPC's background ROTC cat. I was trying to make Mechanical Mayhem, but in 2D. And I don't think I have that anywhere. Let me look. Hold on. I doubt it. I'm gonna go to my desktop. PC, actually. Game Maker. Working on it. Okay, well that works on that. I'm going to continue doing this. I doubt I would have the executable by now. The only saved executables from my Game Maker days that I do have is Labyrinth and Mechanica. Other than that, most of the stuff that I made early on was lost due to stupid viruses occurring, which is kind of annoying. I haven't been having to deal with viruses in ages, which is impressive, to say the least. I remember young me was having to deal with viruses constantly, annoyingly enough. Then I had some weird random shit pop up on my computer that I have not looked at before, which is kind of annoying to occur. And nowadays I'll be like, oh yes, I know that, huh? This stupid site, huh? And young me would be, oh, wrong one. Although how long have we been recording? 47 minutes. You're still working on it, huh? Well, you've been at that for so long that I don't think I have it there, but I'm still gonna let you do your thing. Young me would be pissed that it happened. Current me would be like, okay, well how the hell do I go on ahead, trace back these freaking douchebags, and then hack them by having their computers explode? All of their computers explode. Every technology in their home explode for daring to give me a virus. I will literally go to their house, shank them with a rusty sharp knife, by the way, because obviously a rusty knife that's dull is not going to be good. And then I'm going to steal their food. I don't know. I don't want to go too aggressive. I just want to hurt them, destroy their equipment, and then leave with a yelling, "That's what you get, son! That's what you fucking get!" A funny thing that happened, I think last night when I was like making pizza, I heard this like strange noise that felt like, somebody trying to break in. And we own like a lot of guns. But what I do, around the corner into the kitchen, because it sounded like it came from the kitchen. Like if the door's open, or a door was about to open, I was going to just quietly go to a knife, but door wasn't open. I grabbed the knife instead. I didn't grab any gun. I went for a knife. Okay, no matches for Game Maker. Yeah, I don't have any knife. What he calls in that department. So it's nice to know that my carve the intruder up attitude is still there instead of shooting them. Although I guess if push comes to shove, I'll shoot their joints. And maybe shoot the gun out their hands. I ain't going to kill them with the gun. My instinct is to go over to them with a knife and just torment their bodies and cut them up and make them regret ever deciding to break into the house, because That's what psychopath me wants to do, or the demon side of me. Demons, Jim! The demon side! Yes, the demon side is very hands-on. I mean, yes, guns are good for, like, potentially saving somebody from a distance from some deranged shooter, but there's just no beating the satisfaction of just cutting someone up. And this is from a gaming instance, obviously. Whenever you like have games with swords and stuff, it's satisfying just cutting them up. A good example, what game would I had I played recently that had like good cut 'em up sword stuff? I think Doom is like the best example that I have. Like the most recent Doom Eternal, where you have the demon's blade, whatever the hell it's called. Let me look it up. Doom Eternal Demon Sword, what's it called? What is it called again? The Crucible, that's what it's called. Crucible Blade. When you get that and you just cut up those demons, it's satisfying. Sure, shooting them, it gets the job done, but going in there, tearing them up with your hands or cutting them to pieces, now that's satisfying. And I say this all in the hopes of nobody trying to go into here, because I would rather that side not come out, for obvious reasons. The demon side is something that should not come out whatsoever. So, don't be stupid. Be on the moral side of not breaking into people's homes and trying to steal shit. Especially if they're still in there. Or, what's worse, you could run across the chance of coming across a naked grandma. Naked home? I know that one's funny. It's even funnier with the worm just going into the Amber Alert thing and then the world goes blurry. I've said this before. I don't know why I said Shadows 1A. None of this is going to have like the whole Shadows instance here. But yes. I don't know what that feeling is IRL. All I know is in gaming, it's definitely satisfying. So let's hope that don't happen. Let's hope nobody's stupid enough to pull that on us. Isn't that right, Cat? Also, we got 2 pit bulls, so they're more liable to get their skins ripped to shreds by a pit bull's teeth than a kitchen knife or gun. Also, they probably would know that we own a bunch of guns. But you should also know there's a knife-wielding deranged maniac guarding the house. So, don't do the stupid and you'll be alright. Isn't that right, Cat? Cadillac? Well, I don't know how Tia would react. Harley would probably destroy whoever the hell comes in here unwelcome, of course. If Harley is going downstairs and it's like at night, and there's just some strange man in the living room that Harley doesn't recognize, he will probably tear him to shreds. I think I'd probably be tag teaming with the dogs. I have my knife, I'd stab them in the throat or arm. Well, no, Harley's got the arm. I'll probably get them in the sides or something. Try not to kill him immediately, obviously. They gotta learn a lesson. God, I don't even know why the hell I'm saying this. I mean, yes, somebody's breaking into your house. What are you going to do? Stand there and be like, "Go, no, take it." No, you gotta act like a psychopath. So then they'll go on ahead and tell all their other buddies, "Don't go to this house. Just trust it. It's not worth it. There's a psychopath with a knife. He stabbed me multiple times, and there's a pit bull that almost tore my arm off. Don't go there. They got a bunch of guns too. And he didn't use the gun. He used a kitchen knife. He ran into the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and stabbed me in my ribs. I've never felt so embarrassed and in pain before in my life. I mean, isn't that more intimidating? A gun's a gun, but a person coming at you with a knife, with no fear, and with bloodlust in their eyes? You're gonna shit your pants. If you don't die and shit your pants, you're gonna shit your pants while you're alive before you die. I don't know where the hell I was going with that, but you get what I mean. What are you scratching that for? What are you scratching? What are you doing? Freaking cat. Oh, who knows? Tia might also go and bite them as soon as Harley is like, this is fine, we can rip this guy to shreds. And Tia comes in, gets the other arm, I get the ribs. And Dad would probably come here downstairs with a. He would be the one who has the gun. He's like, grabs the gun, shoot gun in not the air, not downstairs either. Where would he? No. How would he do that? No, I think he would just come in pummeling. Actually, he would probably just go in fists ablazes because you can't shoot up because obviously wife up there because I think they're married now. I don't remember. Well, they don't got stepmother now, man. I don't really know. Isn't that weird? I have 2 mothers and 2 fathers, but a stepmother and stepfather in the place of the full-on, what you call it. It doesn't really change anything for me. It's just words. I'm just off to doing my own thing. Anyways, Harley would have one arm, Tia would have the other. I would be stabbing the intruder in the ribs. My dad would come downstairs, punch him in the face, and grab him by the neck and toss him outside. And, well, obviously, we probably wouldn't be able to toss him outside because we also got the dogs that were going to charge out at the guy from the outside. So we'd have to be careful of that. How the hell would we do that? Anybody coming in here, and with those 2 pit bulls, the only way they're going to be coming out is either through a body bag or with 2 pit bulls chasing them. And that's not the option we want because it's dangerous out there with all them their cars, even if it's at night. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I really don't know. How the hell would that work? How the hell would we get the intruder out of here without killing him? Will killing him be the only option? I mean, it's pretty harsh, but what are you going to do with 2 pit bulls and an intruder? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. They came in here under their own volition trying to steal our shit, so of course we're going to beat the ever-living crap out of them within an inch of our life, or potentially killing them. That's the way the intruders have to, expect to go down. They can't just expect, this is going to be an easy heist, and then, you're too much, you did too much. You come in here to steal my shit. I can legally kill you. Now, wait, can you legally kill somebody if they are trying to break into your home? Because I remember Family Guy did a little joke about that, Mr. Washy guy, I think his name was. You broke in my house. I can legally kill you now. I'm going to look it up. Can you legally kill an intruder? Is it legal to shoot an intruder? Can allow for use of deadly physical force, and it's illegal pursuant to be justified if an intruder is... Wait, what? Self-defense law and castle... I don't know what the hell that shit is. Castle doctrine allows you to use deadly force against the intruder as long as there is an imminent threat. You shoot a warning... Okay, yeah, that's kind of stupid. There's a threat. But how am I supposed to know if there's a threat? They come in here and they come at me with a knife. Does that mean I get to shoot them? No, I probably can't even stab them either. Man, the law really is difficult to freaking deal with when dealing with intruders. You gotta think of 1,000 things. If I shoot you, does that mean I go to jail? Are you in an imminent threat now? I don't freaking know. You're about to either rob me blind or just shoot me, but I have no clue because I gotta think of 1,000,000 things and precautions of what's gonna happen when I pull this trigger in your joints. I mean, paralyzing an intruder, is that illegal? I don't freaking know. You know what? There's a whole lot of nonsense when it comes to the law there. How am I supposed to know if I'm doing the right thing, protecting me, my home, and my family, as well as my dogs, by paralyzing the intruder instead of killing him? I mean, yes, he's ruined for life, but he came into my house. I don't know. I have no idea, but it is something many people probably think about daily. It was kind of dumb. somebody breaks into your house, you should be given the option to legally put them down. But there's no way to know 100% for a fact if that's morally correct or not. And what is that, you may ask? Well, I have no clue. Where does morals come into play when dealing with an intruder? How does that work? Because we got one morally wrong. We can't, as Dynamite says, two wrongs can't make a right or something. Or sure does. Oh, I can't remember what he said. The episode where the role reversals with the white people and the black people. I don't remember what he said exactly. I don't quite remember what he said, but it had to do about something with rights and wrongs and how something is wrong even though there are two rights or somewhat. I don't know. I'm tired. I am tired as all hell, and I'm almost finished with this. Almost, not quite. Well, most of this is a little bit off. Let me put the... Where is it? Whose head did I just disappear? Ah, your head. Okay. Okay, that could work, I guess. Let me go to here, then. On this wall, and then we'll put a fog here. Yes, of course. Yeah, it's going to be mostly just a whole bunch of light blues, and as it gets further in, it gets a little bit darker. So where should this one be? Right here? Nah. Right here? No. Bridge? No, not the bridge. I guess here? Is it? No, hold on. Where is this the bridge? No, that can't be the bridge. Maybe here is fine then. Or, I don't know about that one either. Hold on, let me do a fog here. Up of ice. 3A. Okay, I guess I could do this. There we go. What you doing, cat? You laying down? Trying to scratch stuff? Body, that's the ant. The crystal ant. Okay, that's where the icicles are. That's the ice gas, and that's... Okay, so right here. Fog 1E. Maybe this one could be blue? No. This shade? No. This one? Yeah, I guess that could work. Alright, there's the fog. Stop it. Alright, we're almost done. Balloon rays. Stop scratching. Pillow tactics. That's right. Try to get there now with the pillow in your way. Okay, what kind of lighting do we want down here, you may ask? Light teal, maybe? I don't know about that one. Cyan lighting number 2? Not really. How about light blue? Light blue number 1. Let me go out a bit more so I don't accidentally grab the thing I don't want to grab. Yeah, look at this place. We need to get more flying... Giant flying demons is what we kind of need to get more of in this entire realm. I think this thing's giant, but I'm talking about like more giant and has like an actual form and not like a rotten bloody potato. Because that's what this thing looks like right now. Rotten bloody potato. With blue skin. I don't know, I made it quite a strange demon there, but you know, that's fine because demons are supposed to not look normal. Oh wait, no, this is supposed to be bold blue light, not glow. Oops. Bold balloon particles. Okay. There we go. Yeah, one thing's for certain. This place is definitely creepy. Cool looking. But I'll be damned if it isn't a very terrifying place to be in. Also, I don't want that to be 50. I want that to be 100. Ooh, that's the wrong one. I think I've decided on the... hold on, you can't see it. This area over here being its own region. Green crystal area. I think it would be something like crystals... I don't know, something to do with crystals in the name. Because we've got this region right... or this area right here, and the frostbit area, the whole... I think it's going to be like frostbite? Frostbitten? Frostburn? I don't know. And we got this. Maybe this is another thing. Potentially. I don't know. It could be just the same as this. There's many things that we can do here, but I don't really know 100% for a fact what I want to do. Naming scheme-wise. We'll worry about that soon enough, but for now, let's just focus on finishing up this. Whoops. Shadow rays. There we go. Okay, awesome. No. 10. There we go. Alright, let me do this. And some of this. I also gotta get... whoops. We also gotta get some of these here. I guess you get a tiny bit. In this area as well. And this... oh yeah, I also gotta make those glow. Don't forget. And maybe don't have that one house shadow ray, but be more like a glow. Okay, with crystals in it, but mostly just a whole bunch of foliage of some form. Of some shape and form, it's just a whole bunch of foliage. Let's see. Well, ice doesn't really have a whole lot of shadows going through it, does it? Not like we have a whole bunch of this here anyway, so we'll just put shadow rays in the ones that I can put it in. Okay, you get a little bit of the... oh, wait, hold on. I just remembered something. The light rays go in that direction, they don't go in the other direction. Also, let me do that instead. Just a little bit here as well. It doesn't matter too much given where we are right now. Alright, awesome. I guess first things first, plant glow. I'll stay on here, bring this to 50 and this to this, and I'll use, I don't know, this one maybe? Let's bring this back to you, 100. Yeah, this stuff glowing right here, and maybe this one first. Stop it. That's right, Cat, I'm looking at you. And these glow bright blue balls. They look like blue balls. Look at that, blue balls. Cool. We got blue balls. All in this frozen caverns of a tundra-esque area. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, awesome. So, I guess light blue area. Let's see, effects. 300. Light blue area. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, now how about cyan area? 30%. What are you doing? Cat. Oh yeah, wait. This would look better in this area, actually. Due to the nature of this particular spot. I guess some of it doesn't have to be like that. Let's see, is there a way we can get a nice blue hue to this area? I guess I could just do this effect here. Yeah, there we go. A nice blue hue here. Yeah, this is way better than the freaking one that we had before. Alright, teal area. I got a few teal areas, but I don't know which one I want to go for. I guess that one will work just fine. And have the teal area be mostly within areas where it's like deeper. Or maybe dark teal for those. Teal area for the general back end. Dark teal for these, so it looks darker going into the caves. I can barely see the caves here. There we go. Green area, maybe? Potentially? I don't know, that could work. Nice little bit of green area here. That's the wrong thing. I mean, green would work in some areas. Stop it. Yeah, actually, that works perfectly. The teal and the green combine quite well together. Further out you look, the more greener everything appears. I mean, it's still generally blue. I guess I could probably get rid of. No. Delete. I guess I could probably get rid of some of the sidings here at least. Alright, okay. Now the sepia. Let's see. Light blue or teal? This is the wrong area. I go to sepia and move this to here. That could work if I get a less bright one. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me bring this down to 55. Maybe not 55, maybe 56. Okay, hold on, let me grab a copy. $57 then? Maybe? I don't know. You know, I kind of like the brighter look to it. Alright, there we go. That wasn't too hard. Nice. Okay, I think that might be all. Let me just make sure all my tools are set back to where they need to be set. As usual, every single time we finish. Okay, there we go. So, like always, with effects, without effects. With effects, without effects. Nice. Do a little save, and I want to show off Icy Hell before. And this is what it looked like before. Fathomless Caverns before and after. Before and after. Before and after. You get the point. Not a lot of people in here, but that's fine. Because we're just showcasing the demons, unlike the Dark Beach, which showcase demons, and a few people getting it. Sheesh. That's a piece of your, what you call it. Like you left up there, cat. Anyway, wow, only an hour. Not that bad. Well, it didn't really take us that long in the last one either. I think I was like, what, an hour and 20 minutes? Well, anywho's and wits. There you go, folks. There's the Fathomless Caverns. So, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Subscribe for more, and then check out their playlist. See all the other episodes we have. We have over hundreds of videos with hundreds of hours of content, if you want to call it that. Anyways, from previous part in the Fathomless Caverns and the previous episode of Art Time. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm going to move this over here. And I will see you in the next video. Later. And here's Cattail.